What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. November, the 9th of November will be now forever known as the day the United States of America elected Donald Trump as their president. There's a lot of emotion going around today, a lot of activity on social media going on about this. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of tears, there's a lot of happiness. Clearly, America voted, half of them voted for this guy. So there's obviously a lot of positivity from that side of things. Questions have been going around. Is 11/9 going to be just as a distraction as 9/11? Because it's the other way around. Or could it be the reverse of 9/11? So 11/9 meaning positive things ahead, positive things to come for America and the people involved in America and all the other countries who work with them. Obviously everyone's entitled to their opinions, everyone's entitled to their views of Donald Trump. Personally, I think he's a bully. I posted something on my Facebook page sharing Twitter comments that he's said in the past, where he's just gone for different types of people, calling everyone losers, calling women like bad names because they look bad, or I don't know, something like that. But I posted it on my Facebook page and saying, how can America elect a bully as their president? I don't see the positives. Obviously in his first speech today he said a lot of positive things and he sounded actually quite honest. For the first time you could sort of believe him. But it's easy to read a speech that your staff make for you. So was it really his words? Did he say it? Did it come from his heart? After what I've seen in the debates of him lying, I don't know, I don't believe him. I just don't believe him. I don't trust the man. When confronted on certain situations in the debate, wrong, I don't know, and all those things, he denied a lot of things, which makes him a liar for those kind of things. So for him to be the president, I don't know, go back to his speech. I mean, if you look at his wife's speech, it was obviously written for her, but pretty much the same as Michelle Obama's speech. So again, the speech says something, but it's not coming from your heart, because he's read it from Monitor, and he's probably got, as I said, got his staff to write it, which isn't a good thing. I can only hope and pray that positive things come from his presidential time for the next 4 years. He's got a lot of, he's got to prove a lot of people wrong, because obviously there's a lot of people who are against him. There's a lot of people who are judging him. There's a lot of people who mock him. And there's a lot of people who just don't like him. But obviously there are a lot of people who do. And clearly half of America does. So he needs to prove a point. He needs to show us that he's willing. And he can't build walls to stop people coming into his country. He can't kick different religions out because he just doesn't agree with them. All those kind of things. Again, stupid things he said in the past. You know, he's got to think of the people, obviously first, the American people, which he claims he is doing. But also, in his career, you hear a lot of I. And now he's starting with the we. But is it? Again, I don't know if I believe him. And that's the sad thing, because you want to have faith in your president. You want to have belief that he's going to take the country to the next level. Now again, I'm not a huge fan of Hillary Clinton either. I was a big fan of Barack Obama. I thought he gave it his all, and he put in a lot of effort. He arrived as president in a really tough state of America we're in, recovering all George Bush's mess and all that stuff. So to achieve what he achieved in that time, I think is incredible, and that's why I've got a hell of a lot of respect for Barack Obama. Now Clinton, if you had to pick the two, Clinton or Trump, I would have picked Clinton, because she, coming from my side, I think she's more positive. She sees more peace rather than fight and war, which Trump is more on that side of. So from that terms, I was definitely backing Clinton, but I'm completely shocked that the people of America voted for Donald Trump. Obviously, we're all entitled to our opinions, we're all entitled to voting, but that's what they decided, and there's nothing we can do about it. We've got to just see and hope and pray that the man does an honest job and a good job and not screw things more over even more. Because, as I said, we need leaders to take a stand, to create awareness, create positivity. There's too much negativity, there's too much hatred in this world. We need more peace. We need to heal this world. We need to stop racism. We need to stop violence. We need to stop war. We need to stop crimes. We need people in place to do these things. And I really hope he can prove us wrong. I really do. Because sadly we're stuck with him whether we like it or not. So I hope he can prove us wrong. But sadly, judging from what I've seen, I don't believe him. And it's sad because as I said, you want to have faith and you want to have confidence in your leaders, but I just don't personally. There'll be a lot of people who disagree. Again, that's your opinion, but this is my opinion and I'm sharing it. One other thing I do want to say is, if you become a president, surely you must have experience in the political field. I mean, this guy's got no experience. If one has to apply for a job, they have to have a qualification and experience in their field to be able to take a top job. Donald Trump, what has he done in the political world besides banter and moan and cry and do all those things to hurt people's feelings? He's done nothing. He's just come in. Luckily he's got the money so he could afford to do it, but he's got no experience. And that's what made me laugh when he kept on going at Hillary Clinton for not having the stamina. She had the stamina. She did a lot of things as Secretary of State. She did a lot of things as, I think she was a senator as well. And other things, she was involved. She was experienced with Bill's side of things and all that stuff. So she was involved. She had the experience. She was the most qualified candidate to be the president. To me, Donald Trump isn't. And that's definitely a worry. It's like the jokes going around again. Kanye West says he's going to apply to be president of the United States. Donald Trump can do it. What's stopping him? It's quite scary, actually. So it's making me think maybe I should run for president. I've got positive beliefs. Maybe I'll set a few examples or two. But yeah, jokes aside, it's a scary thought. It means anyone can run the country. And again, yes, in his speech, he sounded like he meant what he was saying. But I want to know who wrote that speech. I want to know if he had any say in it. Because if you watch these programs like Madam Secretary and all that stuff, a lot of people write their speeches for them, but obviously they'll check it. I don't know if he checked it. Because he's now, this morning was so positive and compliment, this morning, South Africa time, complimentary of Hillary Clinton. She fought hard and all that stuff. A week ago, he was going at it. The corrupt, the criminal and all that stuff. He was going at it. Now he's positive. So if you change your mind so quickly, how am I supposed to believe you running the country? 1 minute you're going to be with this and then the next year against it. It's scary stuff. But again, it's my opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. Share your opinions. Do you think Donald Trump is the right candidate? Do you think Clinton is the right candidate? Personally, I think America's made a big mistake. But let's give the guy a chance to prove us wrong. As I say, never give up. Let's never give up and give him a go. But he's got a lot of work to do to prove us wrong. He's got a lot of work. He's got a lot to build, and he needs to create peace and awareness. And as I always say, he needs to stop negativity and stop being so arrogant and put his people and his country first. That's my opinion, guys. Hope you have a great week further. Cheers.